Hello and a massive welcome back to the channel. It's absolutely lovely to see you all again. Now let me ask you something and be honest. Have you ever found yourself staring out of the window, perhaps on a dreary Tuesday morning, watching the rain trickle down the glass and a little thought pops into your head? Is this it? Or is there somewhere better? It's a cheeky little question, isn't it? But we've all been there, haven't we? Daydreaming about packing a ridiculously small bag, leaving a very vague note, and just starting completely fresh somewhere new. It's the great universal fantasy, the what if, that tickles the back of our minds. Well, today we're going to indulge that fantasy. We're not just going to daydream. We're going on a grand global tour, a whirlwind romance with the entire planet. We'll be jet-setting virtually, of course, to the corners of the globe to uncover the absolute best places to call home. This isn't just about pretty pictures. Oh no. We're diving deep into what really makes a country wonderful, and we're talking happiness, quality of life, safety, and just that general feeling of loveliness that you can't quite put your finger on, but you know it when you feel it. So I suggest you get comfortable, maybe grab a cup of tea, or something a little stronger if you're so inclined, and prepare for your wanderlust to be well and truly ignited. Because the moment has arrived, we've done the research, we've crunched the numbers, we've listened to the whispers on the wind, and we are ready to reveal all. This is going to be a journey, a proper adventure, and I for one am absolutely thrilled you're coming along for the ride. So, without any more of my waffling, let's get to the main event. Here are the 10 best countries to live in the world in 2025. Let's get started, shall we? Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is the impossibly gorgeous Switzerland. Honestly, it's almost unfairly beautiful. It's the sort of place that looks like it was designed by a committee of landscape painters who were told to just go wild. You've got the soaring snow-capped Alps looking down on you like majestic, slightly judgmental giants. Then there are these crystal-clear lakes that are so pristine you almost feel guilty looking at them. It's nature on a scale that makes you feel both incredibly small and wonderfully alive all at once. It's not just a country, it's a postcard you can live in. But let's be real, you can't pay your rent with a pretty view, can you? Well, that's where Switzerland really starts showing off. The quality of life here is frankly off the charts. We're talking about a level of efficiency and order that would make a German blush. The trains, they run with a punctuality that is nothing short of a miracle. The economy is as solid as a Swiss bank vault, which, as you can imagine, is very solid indeed. This stability translates into a sense of security and prosperity that permeates every aspect of daily life, from the gleaming public transport to the immaculate city streets. And what about the people? You might think a place so perfect would be a bit, well, sterile, but you'd be wrong. Switzerland is a fabulous melting pot. It's got 4 national languages, German, French, Italian and Romansh, which is just showing off really. This linguistic variety creates this wonderful multicultural tapestry, especially in cities like Geneva and Zurich. You can have a croissant for breakfast, pasta for lunch, and a hearty sausage for dinner, and no one bats an eyelid. It's a place where different cultures don't just coexist, they blend together to create something uniquely, wonderfully Swiss. So when you put it all together, what do you get? You get a country that is breathtakingly beautiful, incredibly safe, fantastically prosperous, and culturally rich. It's a place where you can spend your weekend hiking up a mountain that looks like it's been lifted from a fantasy novel, and then return to a city that functions with the precision of a luxury watch. The standard of living is exceptional, the opportunities are plentiful, and the chocolate is, of course, divine. Switzerland isn't just a place to live, it's a place to live well. A very, very strong start to our list. For our number 9 spot, we're heading east to a country that is a complete and utter marvel, Japan. Now, living in Japan is like living in 2 worlds at once. In one moment, you can be zipping along on a Shinkansen bullet train, a marvel of engineering that feels like you've been personally catapulted into the 22nd century. The next, You can be wandering through the serene grounds of a 1,000-year-old temple, where the silence is only broken by the gentle ringing of a wind chime. It's this incredible, seamless dance between the hyper-modern and the deeply traditional that makes Japan so utterly captivating. One of the first things you'll notice is the overwhelming sense of harmony and, well, respect. It's everywhere. It's in the way people queue so patiently for the subway, the way shopkeepers bow as you leave, the sheer cleanliness of the streets. You could genuinely eat your sushi off the pavement, though I probably wouldn't recommend it. This isn't just about being polite. It's a deep-seated social contract, a collective agreement to make life pleasant and orderly for everyone. It creates a feeling of safety that is almost unparalleled. You can leave your laptop on a cafe table while you go to the loo, and it will be there when you get back. Try that in London. Then there's the culture, and oh my, what a culture it is. It's a full-body, immersive experience. From the visual feast of cherry blossoms in the spring to the culinary adventure that is a multi-course kaiseki dinner, Japan engages all of your senses. Education is held in the highest esteem, which fosters a society that is not only incredibly innovative, but also deeply appreciative of art, literature, and history. You can spend a lifetime exploring the nuances of the tea ceremony, the discipline of martial arts, or the delicate art of ikebana flower arranging, and you'd still only be scratching the surface. Living in Japan is more than just a change of address, it's a change in perspective. It teaches you about patience, about the beauty in imperfection, wabi-sabi darling, and about the importance of community. Yes, the language can be a challenge, and the work culture can be intense, but the rewards are immense. It's the chance to live in a society that values beauty, order, and innovation in equal measure. It's a place that constantly surprises you, a futuristic nation with an ancient soul. For a truly transformative experience, Japan is simply extraordinary. Coming in at a very strong number 8, we have the colossal, kind, and utterly charming Canada. Honestly, if countries were people, Canada would be that friend who helps you move, apologizes for being in your way while doing it, and then brings you a tray of homemade butter tarts. The sheer scale of the place is mind-boggling. We're talking about a country that stretches from the Atlantic to the Pacific, with landscapes so vast and varied it's almost showing off. You've got the rugged peaks of the Rockies, the endless golden prairies, the dramatic coastlines of the Maritimes. It's a nature lover's absolute paradise. But the real beauty of Canada isn't just in its scenery, it's in its people. There's a stereotype about Canadians being friendly, and I'm here to tell you it's gloriously, wonderfully true. There's an openness, a warmth, and a fundamental decency that you feel from the moment you arrive. This friendliness is the bedrock of Canada's famous multiculturalism. Cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal are vibrant mosaics of cultures from all over the world. It's a place where are you from is a question of genuine curiosity, not suspicion, and diversity isn't just tolerated, it's celebrated with festivals, food, and a genuine sense of shared identity. Now let's talk about the practicalities, because a friendly welcome is lovely, but you also need a society that works. And Canada works beautifully. There's a strong social safety net that catches you if you fall, and at its heart is the universal healthcare system. The idea that you can get sick and not have to worry about going bankrupt is, frankly, a wonderfully civilized concept. This sense of collective care extends to education as well, with world-class universities and a public school system that is the envy of many. It's a country that invests in its people, and it shows. So what's the final picture? Canada is a nation that offers both epic adventure and comforting security. You can spend your weekends kayaking on a turquoise lake or skiing down a pristine mountain, and then come home to a safe, inclusive, and well-run society. It's a country that proves you can be vast and powerful without losing your sense of community and kindness. It's peaceful, it's progressive, and it's profoundly beautiful, both in its landscapes and in its soul. For a life filled with nature, community, and a whole lot of sorries, Canada is an unbeatable choice. Sailing into our number 7 spot is the land of Vikings, trolls, and staggeringly high happiness scores. Norway. Let's just address the elephant in the room, or perhaps the fjord in the landscape. The scenery in Norway is so dramatic, so jaw-droppingly spectacular. It feels like you've wandered onto the set of a fantasy epic. The fjords, these immense sea inlets carved by glaciers, are just on another level of natural beauty. Cruising through them, with sheer cliffs rising on either side and waterfalls cascading down, is an almost spiritual experience. It's nature turned up to 11. But the Norwegians aren't just content with having a pretty backyard. They've built a society that consistently ranks among the happiest and most prosperous on Earth. How do they do it? Well, a massive part of it is their social welfare system, funded by their sovereign wealth fund, which is a bit like the nation having a trust fund, a very, very big one. This translates into fantastic public services, from healthcare to education, creating a society with incredibly low levels of inequality. There's a real sense that everyone is in it together, a collective spirit that values community over individual gain. This collective mindset extends to their relationship with the planet. Norwegians have a deep, almost ingrained love for the outdoors. They call it friluftsliv, the open-air life. This isn't just a hobby, it's a core part of their national identity. This passion for nature fosters a powerful environmental consciousness. The country is a leader in renewable energy, particularly hydropower, and you'll see electric cars everywhere. They understand that their greatest asset is their stunning natural environment, and they are fiercely protective of it, which is something we can all admire, can't we? So, living in Norway means embracing a life of spectacular beauty and quiet contentment. It's about spending your weekends hiking, skiing, or fishing, and your weekdays in a society that is safe, egalitarian, and forward-thinking. Yes, it can be eye-wateringly expensive, and the winters are long and dark, but the trade-off is immense. You get to live in a country that is breathtakingly beautiful, socially progressive, and genuinely happy. It's a place that understands the value of a good work-life balance, fresh air, and looking after one another. For a life of quality and calm, Norway is truly magnificent. Throw another shrimp on the barbie, because at number 6, we're heading down under to the sun-drenched, sprawling continent of Australia. The first thing that hits you about Australia, apart from the glorious sunshine, is the attitude. It's this wonderfully laid-back, no-worries, mate approach to life that is incredibly infectious. There's a sense that life is for living, for enjoying, and for not taking things too seriously. This relaxed vibe is the perfect antidote to the frantic pace of modern life. It encourages you to slow down, breathe, and maybe spend a bit more time at the beach. The beaches. Australia is blessed with some of the most spectacular coastlines on the planet. From the iconic sands of Bondi Beach to the pristine white silica shores of the Whitsundays, there are literally thousands of them to choose from. But it's not just about lying on the sand. The outdoor lifestyle is central to the Australian identity. It's about weekend surfing, barbecues in the park with friends, hiking through the unique bushland, and exploring the technicolor wonderland of the Great Barrier Reef. It's a country that practically begs you to come outside and play. Beneath that relaxed, sun-kissed exterior lies a very robust and dynamic country. The economy is strong, with major cities like Sydney and Melbourne consistently ranked as some of the most livable in the world. These are not just pretty places. They are thriving, multicultural hubs buzzing with energy. You can find food from every corner of the globe, world-class arts and culture, and a coffee scene that is, frankly, a religion. It's a country of opportunity where a strong work ethic is valued, but it's always balanced with that essential need for a good lifestyle. So if you're dreaming of a life where sunny skies are the norm, where the outdoors is your playground, and where the people are as warm as the weather, Australia might just be your perfect match. It offers this fantastic blend of a relaxed, beach-centric culture with the dynamism and opportunity of a first-world economy. It's a place to work hard and play harder. Sure, you have to watch out for the spiders and everything seems to want to kill you, but that's a small price to pay for a slice of paradise, isn't it? Sliding into our top 5, we arrive in the effortlessly cool and progressive nation of Sweden. If you had to describe Sweden in one word, it might be balanced. It's a country that has mastered the art of living well, finding a harmonious equilibrium between work and leisure, innovation and nature, individualism and community. And this balance is perfectly encapsulated in a single magical word, Fika. It's not just a coffee break, it's a state of mind. It's the institutionalized ritual of stopping, having a coffee and a pastry, and actually talking to people. It's a small thing, but it speaks volumes about a culture that values connection and well-being. This focus on well-being is woven into the very fabric of Swedish society. They are pioneers in social progressiveness. Let's talk about the welfare state, which is comprehensive and designed to support citizens from cradle to grave. The healthcare is excellent and largely state-funded. The commitment to gender equality is world-leading, with generous parental leave policies for both parents that are the envy of the world. It's a society built on the principle of lagom, which means just the right amount, not too much, not too little. This philosophy fosters a sense of fairness and modesty that is incredibly refreshing. But don't mistake this for a lack of ambition. Sweden is a powerhouse of innovation and design. This is the country that gave us IKEA, Spotify, and Volvo. There's a minimalist, functional aesthetic that you see everywhere, from the architecture to the fashion. It's about creating things that are not only beautiful, but also work brilliantly and improve people's lives. This forward-thinking mindset is combined with a deep respect for nature. With vast forests, thousands of lakes, and a stunning archipelago outside Stockholm, the outdoors is never far away, and Swedes take full advantage of it, come rain, shine, or snow. Living in Sweden is about embracing a smarter, more considerate way of life. It's about clean cities, efficient public services, and a society that genuinely tries to be fair to everyone. It's about enjoying those long, magical summer nights when the sun barely sets, and cozying up during the dark, snowy winters. It's a country that proves you can be highly successful and innovative while still prioritizing the happiness and health of your people. For a life that is stylish, sensible, and deeply satisfying, Sweden is an absolute triumph. For our number 4 spot, we journey to the end of the world, to a land of such epic, staggering beauty, it literally served as the backdrop for Middle-earth New Zealand. And let me tell you, the reality is even more breathtaking than the movies. It's a country of dramatic contrasts, where in a single day you can go from sunbathing on a golden beach to hiking on a glacier. You have the volcanic landscapes of the North Island, the majestic fjords and Alps of the South Island. It is, without exaggeration, one of the most beautiful places on the planet. But a country is more than just its landscapes, and the spirit of New Zealand lies with its people, the Kiwis. There's a genuine, down-to-earth friendliness and a relaxed, unpretentious vibe that is utterly charming. It's a small country, and this fosters a strong sense of community. People look out for each other. There's a pioneering, can-do spirit, but it's tempered with a wonderful dose of humility. They're proud of their country, as they should be, but in a quiet, understated way. It's a place where you can strike up a conversation with a stranger and feel like you've made a new friend. The lifestyle in New Zealand is inextricably linked to the outdoors. It's not just something you do on the weekend, it's a way of life. Whether it's rugby, hiking, or tramping as they call it, sailing, skiing, or just having a barbecue in the back garden, life is lived in the fresh air. This focus on the outdoors contributes to an amazing work-life balance. The cities like Auckland and Wellington are vibrant and cultural, but they never feel overwhelming. You're never more than a short drive away from a stunning beach, a dense forest, or a rugged mountain trail. So, if your idea of heaven is being surrounded by world-class scenery, friendly people, and having endless adventures on your doorstep, then New Zealand is calling your name. It's a country that feels both safe and wild, modern and unspoiled. It's a place to escape the rat race and reconnect with what truly matters: nature, community, and a good flat white. It's a long way to go, there's no denying it, but for those who make the journey, the reward is a quality of life that is simply second to none. It's pure magic. Marching confidently into our top 3 is the formidable, efficient, and surprisingly fun Germany. Now, when you think of Germany, you might think of engineering, efficiency, and cars that go very, very fast on the Autobahn. And you wouldn't be wrong. The German economy is an absolute powerhouse, the engine that drives Europe. This translates into a fantastic standard of living, high wages, and incredible job security. The infrastructure is a marvel, the trains are punctual, the roads are immaculate, and everything just works. There's a comforting reliability to German life that is deeply appealing. But to think of Germany as just an efficient machine would be a massive mistake. This is a country with a deep, rich, and sometimes complicated soul. It is a land of poets, thinkers, and composers. From the fairy tale castles of Bavaria, like the famous Neuschwanstein, to the edgy, artistic energy of Berlin, Germany is steeped in culture and history. Every region has its own distinct identity, its own dialects, its own traditions, and most importantly, its own type of beer and sausage. Exploring Germany is like exploring a dozen different little countries rolled into one. The quality of life here is superb, and a huge part of that is the emphasis on leisure and social time. Germans work hard, but they play hard too. The concept of Feierabend is sacred. When the workday is over, it's over. People pour out into the beer gardens in the summer, they flock to the magical Christmas markets in the winter, and they take their generous holiday allowances very seriously. There's a huge appreciation for nature, with vast forests like the Black Forest and stunning national parks perfect for hiking and cycling. Living in Germany offers a fantastic blend of stability and excitement. You get the security of a robust economy and a well-functioning society, combined with a rich cultural tapestry and a vibrant social life. It's a country that is both deeply traditional and fiercely modern. You can be discussing philosophy in a centuries-old pub one night and dancing in a world-famous techno club the next. It's sensible, it's soulful, and it's a wonderful place to build a life. For its unbeatable combination of prosperity and culture, Germany more than earns its place in our top 3. Cycling gracefully into our number 2 spot is the flat, fantastic, and forward-thinking Netherlands. The first thing you'll notice is the bikes. They are everywhere. There are more bicycles than people, and they are the undisputed kings of the road. This isn't just a quaint little quirk, it's a fundamental part of the Dutch approach to life. It's about practicality, sustainability, and a healthy, active lifestyle. This cycling culture contributes to cities that are quieter, cleaner, and more human-scaled. It's a brilliantly simple solution to so many modern urban problems. Beyond the bikes, you have the sheer beauty of the place. The historic canal rings of cities like Amsterdam and Utrecht are like stepping into a 17th century painting. The gabled houses leaning companionably against each other, the gentle lapping of water, the fields of tulips in the spring. It's impossibly charming. But this is a country that is also a triumph of human ingenuity. A huge portion of the Netherlands is land reclaimed from the sea, a constant, carefully managed battle against water. This history has fostered a nation of innovators, pragmatists, and brilliant engineers. What truly sets the Netherlands apart, however, is its social fabric. This is one of the most liberal, open-minded, and tolerant societies on the planet. There's a directness in the Dutch character, and they say what they mean. But it comes from a place of honesty, not rudeness. It's a society that values individual freedom, but also understands the importance of community. The quality of life is exceptionally high, with an excellent healthcare system, a great education system, and one of the best work-life balances in the world. Many people work part-time, and it's seen as a smart choice, not a lack of ambition. Living in the Netherlands is to experience a society that just gets it right in so many ways. It's about living in beautiful historic cities that are designed for people, not just for cars. It's about being part of a culture that is famously tolerant and welcoming. And it's about enjoying a high standard of living without sacrificing your personal time and well-being. The Dutch have a word, gezellig, which doesn't have a direct translation, but means something like cozy, convivial and comfortable. And that's exactly what life in the Netherlands is, utterly and wonderfully gezellig. And so we've arrived. The drum roll, please. Taking the coveted #1 spot as the best country in the world to live in for 2025 is the small but mighty Kingdom of Denmark. For years, Denmark has been playing a game of musical chairs with the top spots on every global happiness and quality of life index, and for very good reason. This is a country that has fundamentally cracked the code for creating a happy, healthy and prosperous society. It's not about flashy wealth or grand gestures, it's about a deep, quiet contentment that permeates every aspect of life. At the heart of the Danish secret is Hygge. Now, we've all heard this word, haven't we? It's been marketed to us with candles and chunky knit blankets. But in Denmark, it's not a trend, it's a way of being. It's the art of creating intimacy and coziness. It's enjoying the simple pleasures, a good meal with friends, the warm glow of candlelight, a feeling of comfort and security. This philosophy influences everything from the beautifully designed functional furniture to the way people prioritize spending quality time with their loved ones over working late at the office. This focus on well-being is backed up by a world-class social welfare system. The Danes happily pay some of the highest taxes in the world, but they see it as an investment in their collective quality of life. In return, they get free university education, universal healthcare, and a safety net that ensures an incredibly high level of equality and social trust. People trust the government, they trust the police, and most importantly, they trust each other. This trust creates a society that is remarkably safe, relaxed, and cohesive. The work-life balance is perhaps the best in the world. The standard work week is 37 hours, and leaving the office on time is not just accepted, it's expected. This gives people the time and energy to pursue hobbies, be with their families, and just live. Combine this with beautiful cycle-friendly cities like Copenhagen, a stunning coastline, and a culture that values design, community, and simplicity, and you have a winning formula. Denmark proves that the true measure of a country's success isn't its GDP, but the happiness of its people. For its unwavering commitment to well-being, trust, and the cozy art of living, Denmark is our #1. And there we have it. From the cozy contentment of Denmark to the alpine perfection of Switzerland, what a spectacular trip around the world that was. It's fascinating, isn't it? How all these different countries with their unique cultures and landscapes have all found their own special recipes for a happy life. Whether it's the Hygge of the Danes, the friluftsliv of the Norwegians, or the no-worries attitude of the Aussies, there's so much we can learn from them. It really does get you thinking, doesn't it? That little what if we talked about at the beginning feels a little bit bigger now, a little more possible. I hope this has sparked your imagination and maybe even planted a seed for a future adventure, or at the very least, given you some fabulous ammunition for your daydreams. This is going to be a journey, and I, for one, am thrilled you're coming along for the ride. Every country on this list is a winner in its own right, offering a unique promise of a better, brighter, or simply different way of living. The world is a massive, wonderful, and ridiculously interesting place, and exploring it, even from our armchairs, is one of life's greatest pleasures. Now, I'm dying to know what you think. Did your dream country make the list? Is there a hidden gem that we've missed? Let us all know down in the comments. I'll be reading them with a glass of something lovely in hand. Thank you so much for joining me on this grand tour. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, because we have so many more places to go and things to see together. Until next time, stay curious and keep dreaming. Let's get started, shall we? Started.